Hi everyone, it's Jennifer from Homemaker's Life and I'm covering another hot topic. This hot topic is Hillary Clinton. And I know many Hillary Clinton supporters and maybe if you watch this video, you might change your mind. First off, do you want someone in our White House and running our government that is going to lie? Yes, all politicians lie. But has anyone lied to the extent that she has, even though she has gotten caught and then try to cover it up with another lie? I don't think so. Let's start when she was a lawyer. As a lawyer, she was fired. First and foremost, she was fired from being a lawyer from this one firm because the owner of the firm actually said that she was a liar then. She did not follow the rules of court. She did not follow the rules that lawyers follow. She did not follow any of that. So therefore, she was fired. Also, when she was a lawyer, she had a case of a man that was being charged with rape. Let me give you a little background on this. A little girl was 12 years old and was picked up by two men on the side of the road. The one man was caught. Well, I think both men were caught, but the one man that she was actually, his attorney, was caught. He had the little girl's blood on him. His semen was all over himself. The semen was on the little girl. Right there lies the evidence that says this man hurt this little girl. The little girl was raped and beaten until she was almost dead. She was unconscious for several days. Hillary, as the wonderful attorney that she is, decided to take on this case. Got him off scot-free. Nothing. No jail time. No anything. And then she has the nerve to brag saying, yeah, we know he done it, but I got him off. You just let a predator, a man that raped a little girl, back out on the streets to just go out and do it again. But this time he knew to be careful and not to get caught because he knew what y'all were looking at. Do you want somebody in the White House that has done that has let a rapist free? Just because she is a female does not mean that you other females in the world need to vote for her because she gives females a bad name. Another thing, the Benghazi situation. The Benghazi situation burns me up. These men were left to die, and she covered it up. Men that were fighting for our freedom, for her freedom. She left them to die. The emails that everyone has been talking so much about, she deleted them. She wiped the board. Like there was no proof of them ever even being there. Even though they knew they were there, she had wiped the board to where nobody could trace them, so nobody could go back. And even though it was confidential files, she said, well, they didn't say confidential, so she thought, well, I can share them with whoever, putting our country at risk. Oh, and the funding that she is getting for her presidential campaign. Really? She's going to sit up here and tell us that it's this person or that person that's funding her campaign. No, honey, your website tells you exactly who is funding your campaign. These big oil companies that you are so against are funding you. You're not against them. You're just saying what's going to make you look okay and make you look good in the eyes of the people that are too blind to see what you're really about. People that are too blind to go do their own research. That are just going to listen to you just run your mouth about stuff that you mean nothing about. You talk about stuff that you're going to do that, really? And you're going to take guns. Okay, that's a whole nother hot topic. And I'll get into that in another video. Right now, you're wanting to take guns away. Okay, take guns away. Take away your crew. Take guns away from your protectors. Let me see how that works out for you. They're not law enforcement. Law enforcement should be the only ones with guns. Nobody else should have. Okay, then law enforcement only. So your bodyguards don't need them. Therefore, how you feel now? I can't stand Hillary's lies. And then she wants to sit here and pretend like she's this big person for New York and she's from New York. Honey, no, you're not. You're not from New York. You're nothing, okay? Nothing. Nobody likes you then. Nobody likes you now. And, back to funding. Somewhere else, she's all against terrorism. It's, we've got to stop terrorism, blah, 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 blah. Guess where some more of her funding is coming from? Millions of dollars is coming from the Middle East. The Middle East is funding her campaign. And y'all want her in the White House. I think not. She will never get my vote. Never. I'm not going to have a lying, hypocritical, and chauvinist person in the White House. I mean, we've got one now, but that's another thing. I will not condone having someone like her in the White House. Because if she gets in the White House, our country is going to go downhill so fast, it's ridiculous. Go ahead and say goodbye to this, say goodbye to that, because your freedom is going to be stripped from you. Remember what George Washington said. When the government takes away the right to bear arms from the citizens, it is the citizens' rights to take away the government's right to govern. And I will be one of those people. And I know plenty more who will. Think long and hard before you vote this coming November. Think about it. Don't vote because you're a female and you want a female in the White House. That can't be why you vote. Have some actual thought behind your vote. I would love to have a female president. Women's rights, yes, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not going to vote for a woman that doesn't need to be in there. Nope. Not at all. Think about it. Do your research before you vote. God bless America. Have a great day.